Atiku Abubakar might be in trouble as Senate has okayed HND as the minimum qualification for presidency. There may be trouble for Atiku Abubakar ahead of the 2023 general elections as the Senate on Thursday passed for second reading a constitution amendment bill which prescribes higher national diploma called HND in Nigeria or its equivalent as educational qualification required for anyone seeking to contest the office of the Nigerian president or for state governors. Now, if we have to look at this, why wasn't this bill pushed forward before the election, the second election that brought Buhari in? It wouldn't have met with it. Or are they going to say the major general title that he has and the military college or whatever that he might have gone to without O level, which is at least the lowest requirement that you should have? Why didn't they come up with this bill? But now this bill is coming up. Well, we live in a dispensation where governors, president do not have O level, or they could even forge one and come up with something. The new bill, sponsored by a member of the People's Democratic Party from Plateau State, Senator Isfefanus Giang, also says that the national diploma or its equivalent as the minimum qualification for federal and state lawmakers. The bill seeks to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to provide for the amendment of Section 65, subsection 2A and Section 131, subsection D. It will also amend Section 106, subsection C and Section 177, subsection D on minimum educational qualification for those seeking election into the State Assembly, Governorship, National Assembly, and Office of the President. The bill seeks the alteration of Section 65, subsection 2A of the Constitution, which deals with the qualifications for intending members of the National Assembly. The current law which the bill seeks to amend reads, "A person shall be qualified for election under subsection 1 of this section if he has been educated up to at least school certificate level or its equivalent." Section 65, subsection 2A has now been rephrased to read, "if he has been educated to at least a national diploma level or its equivalent." Now, they've not told us what the equivalent is. They need to highlight and address this too. According to Atiku Abubakar Wikipedia, he only has diploma and may not be able to contest 2023 for presidency. But then, I believe he can educate himself more. I believe he's not like someone that cannot really do that. He can actually get a master's. He can actually get master's or even get more of that abroad. He graduated with a diploma in 1967 and ever since then, nothing. Having served as interim student union president at the school in 1970, he wrote for a law diploma at Ahmadu Bello University Institute of Administration on a scholarship from the regional government. He graduated in 1969 with OND, Ordinary National Diploma. Wow. Well, some have said that if you make a doctorate degree or PhD, the minimum required qualification, this is not Nigerian problem. Our greatest problem is getting a visionary leader, someone who have a clear vision of what to do and the steps required to achieve the goals. And I think education is also part of this. Anyway, a leader that recognizes the needs of the people and putting on structures, systems to address the needs. A leader that understands what they call system, how to work the system and how to create system that works, how to come up with prototypes and test the prototypes, amongst a smaller, group of people and see how it works. Then you can now transcribe or replicate these in the larger society. A leader that puts the national interest above personal interest, a non-tribalist, a person that is religiously neutral, someone who is committed to economic development, someone that is interested in provision of good roads, someone that is interested in health care for the people, someone that is interested in creation of employment opportunities for the youth, someone that is interested in massive reduction of poverty, and above all, someone who is God-fearing. We are very religious in Nigeria anyway. Africans are very religious. So someone who is God-fearing, a leader who is God-fearing, but not someone that will bend to one religion or the other. Someone who will not see leadership as an opportunity to embezzle public fund. Someone who is not going to use the opportunity of government to divert funds someone who is not going to practice any of the children of corruption, such as nepotism, monopoly, and the likes of that. Someone who is not going to flout court ruling and decide to come up with his own. Someone with a progressive idea. Someone who knows that he's actually there to serve the people and not to, line his own pocket. Someone who will not keep quiet when corruption is taking place around his own government. Someone who will not keep quiet when killings and injustice is on in the country, even though the people are from his own jurisdiction, from his own region, or his own state, or his own village, or his own family. Someone who will employ professors that have what it takes. Someone who will bring in experts to handle administrative and also technical aspect of the nation. Someone who possesses a leadership quality. These are the kind of people that we need. Someone who is not partisan. It takes a man of vision to lead any nation, and it takes a man of vision to lead Nigeria, particularly the kind of complex system that we have at the moment. So I don't see that being in Buhari. I don't see that ever be in any of the people that we've known till date. I don't see. Now, some claim that Atiku Abubakar has already gotten his degree from University of Maiduguri when he was vice president. Whatever that is, either he has it or he doesn't have it. The point is this. We need someone that can pave way for a better Nigeria. Someone that is ready to lead the nation to greater heights. Someone that will take the interests of the people at heart. Someone that will represent the people both internationally and locally, nationally and internationally. Someone that knows what it takes. Someone that understands his own weakness and his own strength. Someone that is not going to go for a conference when he knows that he is not proficient or he is not a professional in that, and rather send the professionals in. Someone that would understand that going for a conference does not require all the entourage wasting taxpayers' money. Someone that will understand if you are going for something that has to do with technology, send the Minister of Technology and probably 2 or 3 people from his group, his staff, and they go in there and do the right thing. Not 500 people go with the president for United Nations Summit. Not 600 people, 300 people go for a talk show, and all of them go at taxpayers' money. It is said that whenever Nigerian senators or politicians arrive anywhere, they come with massive private jets. None that has ever been seen in Africa. We know that they call us giant of Africa, but we are giant in what? Yes, we've got human resources, although many of the resources have not been tapped into. We've got other resources that are being stolen and mismanaged. Even the crude oil in Nigeria, they made sure they destroyed the refinery. The steel is not working in Nigeria. None of those things are working. They would rather want to do it outside so that they can get kicked back. That's how these people run the show. It's terrible. So, minimum requirement, yes, that is okay. HND degree, those are criteria, but we need more than this, because that is not all that will take Nigeria to the next level. That is not all that will take the nation to the next level. We don't need bootlickers. We don't need such people. We don't need a government that is tyrant. We don't need a government that sees opposition as a way of, finds any voice, any opposition as enemies and someone that they need to look for something to kick them into jail. We don't need any of that. Either higher diploma or not. It is important, yes, but that is not what we need in the nation. And because many people have looked back and forth, they've looked back, they've looked everywhere, they've realized that there is nobody that can actually take that position. They've realized that minds that can actually do this have been shut down. Some of them are abroad. Why can't the government look into Nigeria and call Nigerians in diaspora, not just anybody, people that are running New York railway station, the doctor that is the chief of medical, staffs in one hospital, a man that is able to manage international airports. These are the kind of minds that the president would have brought in and employed them. But then you have to create an enabling environment for them, which is security. But because they care less, they want to steal here and go and live in a country that somebody else has taken time to build. And they've already bought citizenship for their children. So who cares? It's a shame. Anyway, That is what it is for now. If you're not a member of this channel, let's grow together by tapping on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below. It will definitely alert you whenever videos are uploaded. And if you're already a member of this channel, I always say a very big thank you for the support. Thanks for stopping by.